boy, do we have some stuff to talk about. What's going on, everybody? My name is Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Today we are going to be going over AMC. Got these glasses on. They're just blue light glasses. They're not prescription, so don't worry. I mean, my eyes have been feeling a little iffy, but I don't think there's any issues yet. I think it's just digital eye strain. For that reason, I wasn't really on the market until the last hour and a half. But I wanted to go over a few things. The first thing I wanted to start with is this. Before we start on this, and I just want to prep you before we get into AMC's technical analysis, it's not just a normal price prediction. We have something that's lining up, and I could have either really good news or really bad news for you. But before we get into that, let's go over this, okay? So this pissed me off. SEC charges TradeZero America and co-founder with deceiving customers about meme stock trading halts. Okay, the Securities and Exchange Commission today charged broker-dealer TradeZero America Inc. and its co-founder Daniel. Guys, I'm just gonna call this Piptone because I'm not gonna pronounce it wrong the whole time, and then you guys be like, it's pronounced this. I'm just gonna call it Piptone. I know that's not how you pronounce it, but Daniel Piptone, with falsely stating to the firm's customers that they didn't restrict the customers' purchases of meme stocks when in fact they did. Okay, so overall, this entire article right here. The breakdown is TradeZero and Piptone consented to the entry of the SEC's order finding that they violated Section 17A, 2, and 3 of the Securities Act of 1993 without admitting or denying the charges. TradeZero and Piptone agreed to cease and desist the order, retention of an independent compliance consultant to ensure future compliance with the federal securities law, a $100,000 penalty for TradeZero, and a $25,000 penalty for Piptone. Guys, SEC charged them, first of all, a $100,000 fine and a $25,000 fine, a smack on the wrist for stopping the buying, right, of AMC GameStop. That's the first thing that pissed me off, right? The little slap on the wrist, a little teeny bitty fine that saved institutions billions, right? And screwed retail out of, honestly, millions, right? Some people were really raking in some stacks when that thing was going. Not only that, but this is for misleading public statements via interviews, social media, and a press release, an effort to distinguish their company's brokers that restricted trading during that period. For example, Reddit Ask Me Anything, Piptone said that some trading firms are blocking these symbols is disgusting, unprecedented. Our clearing firm tried to make us block you and we refused, which was false. But they're getting fined for being false. Okay, the fact that no broker, no company, no whatever that was involved in this is being fined or jailed for what happened, but instead being jailed for lying about what happened is just blows my mind, beyond me. Huge conflict of interest. So we're just gonna put this aside. This just pissed me off a lot, and you know it happens all the time. I'm gonna link this down below if I remember. That's the first thing I wanted to get off my chest. So AMC down about 11% today. This is to a T. Now, I get a lot of things wrong on the channel. I really do. But from what we've been tracking, this has been playing out to the T. Beautiful with AMC. 11% down day isn't beautiful, but the cycles that are panning out are absolutely nuts. Okay, so what I did here is pretty simple. I want you to focus on the pink, okay? The pink cycle up here that I have drawn out. Now, all this cycle is bar pattern from here. It's not what I wanted. All this is the bar pattern taken from here to here, okay? The middle of the first run up, this is the cycle. Okay, all this is this either larger or inverted, okay? To keep it very simple with you guys, okay? This is what is laid out across of here. All this is the same exact cycle, but inverted or just at a bigger scale. And what's happening here is it's playing out legitimately perfect. This shit cannot be made up, and it's playing out legitimately perfect. So without, wasting your guys' time for too long, I'm gonna bring you over to the 30-minute chart, and I want you to see this. This is my prediction. If it's off, it's off. If you want to come at me, I'm not going to respond to your comments. But guys, from what I'm seeing play out with the cycles, this is going to be a make it or break it. And when I say there could be good news or very bad news, this is what I mean. Okay, so based off of the cycles we've been tracking, this thing is going to have a little bit more of a sell-off. Okay, come tomorrow, in my opinion, tomorrow you could see $10 flat, or touch the low that we've seen at about 970. Okay, that is going to be a quick rebound, and I think that you still have a few days of sideways trading. Now, Mark, you can quote me on this if I'm wrong. It is what it is. Next week, if not next week or the week after, if you don't see a run on its way to $70, seriously, quote me on this. If you don't see a run on its way to $70, then you're most likely going to see $5 on AMC. And this is not spreading FUD, because I'll still load up at $5. I really will. I will load up at $5. The way these cycles are playing out is absolutely perfect, and you really can't make this shit up. I want to just say that from where it's at right now, you're looking at something back here. Now, if this plays out and you get a run to 70, chances are the run's going to be higher. Shorts are probably going to cover. They're probably going to get out of this play, and they may or may not go bankrupt. Now, whether they extend this for a very long time or whether they cover, I still think a lot of institutions are going to be going bankrupt, and I think that's why this thing hasn't squoze yet. So if this does happen next week or the week after, then cool, great, I was right. And if this doesn't happen, which is what I wouldn't want to see, is you're going to see another cycle play out. And what happens during each cycle, this is what I kind of wanted to show you guys, right? What happens during each cycle is from the peak to the lowest of the cycle. The first one, you drop 50%. Let's see, the peak of the second cycle, you drop about 35%. Okay. The third cycle, the peak to the low, 55%. Okay. Again, peak to the low, 45%. And finally, the peak to the low. And what I'm getting here, 65%. Okay, so this is the largest drop in any cycle that we've seen. So that's why I think you could see the rip, based on a lot of other reasons, right? Like the fib time zone and the cycles lining up. But if this is the case, another 30 to 60% drop, is going to bring you between $6 and $2. And that's the reality of it. $6 and $2. So I said 5 because, that's the next level that you really could see supporting us. I mean, you could see 750. 750 could hold somewhere around there. Guys, if the shorts, if this comes down to $5, if this comes down to $2, these shorts, they took the W. That doesn't mean they don't have to cover, but I also do believe that whatever price it gets down to, the CEO is not going to let this thing go bankrupt. Adam Aaron's not going to let this thing get delisted and go bankrupt and let shorts win. Either way, you're going to see something happen. I don't know how he's going to pounce on them, whether it's a share recall, which we do have a petition below you can sign, or something else. This is what I see coming. Based off of GameStop and AMC and their cycle periods, I could be a little bit off with GameStop, but you're looking at a big pop in GameStop come towards the end of the week or maybe early next week. So the same pop with AMC, but it looks like the cycles are playing out a little bit earlier on GameStop. You could see that jump this week on GameStop, but personally, GameStop's probably going to come back down to at least $78. Okay, if not maybe even a little lower before that big pop. This is not financial advice, but if GameStop comes under $80 and AMC, drops under $10 into the $9 zone, I think it's a good time to buy monthly calls or load up on shares. Not financial advice, just my plan. So, guys, this is what I got for you for today's price prediction. You can mark my words on this. I'm not spreading FUD whatsoever. This thing's going to squeeze either way. You know, I don't care about $5. If it scares you, then maybe take a break, step away from your computer, step away from your phone, step away from your charts in general, step away from the videos. You know, listen to some music, go to the gym, whatever. I don't want to extend this video out, guys, but I do appreciate everybody watching. If you could please smash the like and consider subscribing. Also, make sure your post notifications are on, because if this thing starts making any moves or the cycles start changing, I'm gonna update you, and you really have to see it firsthand. That would be good. I'm also gonna start doing live trading at some point for members. If you want to become a member, down below you guys can watch that, and that should be fun. Hit the link down below real quick to download Moo, so you guys can get your free stocks worth up to 3,500. You can short on this platform on stocks, and you can trade options over here, okay, as well as, of course, go long on stocks. So if you guys want to do that, hit the link down below. Sign up for an account, make your first deposit. You'll get 5 free stocks worth up to 3,500. And yeah, guys, it's pretty sick, and you can start a clean slate. You can start a trading challenge or whatever you want to do, and then you can use your link for other people to get them free stocks. Okay, guys? So overall, that is it. Please smash the like, drop a comment down below, consider subscribing. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.